Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're of course still Swabia. We're going for everything's coming up Mulhouse. We have to become Emperor of the whole Roman Empire and we decentralize the Empire. And it's been rough to get voted for as the Emperor. Milan is just... they got their claws pretty deep into people and it's... there are a couple of things that make it hard for us. One part is that we control another elector, which makes it pretty nice. Well, it makes it so that Trier is really interested in voting for us. If we didn't have them as a vassal, we would lose the plus 50 from being a vassal, and I assume half of the plus 200 from relations. No, not quite. So I'm not 100% sure how it works when we drop a vassal, but improved relations limit for non-vassals is 100, for vassals so 200. So I assume that we would get capped down to plus 100 there, so we'd lose another 55. So they would still probably vote for us, as long as they're our friends. I'm considering letting them go. Because if I do, we get plus 50, or we lose minus 50 voting thingamabob here, votes, I guess, with everybody else. Which would put the Pope on our side, and... wait, Bohemia is actually voting for somebody that's not Bohemia. Huh. Would put the Pope on our side, it would put Bohemia closer, though so far they have not voted for us. And it will make Cologne get closer, and we could ally Cologne to get another bunch. Also, our relations to Cologne are not great. Why is everybody so happy to vote for Milan? Super relations. That's really it, right? Keep on missing what I'm missing here. Prestige is similar, legitimacy is better for me, diplo reputation is better for me, and we can make it even better. Can get plus 2 from a mission. We're married, they're not. We're a large nation, they're a large nation, so it's just the 90-ish from the relations, and then 50 from controlling other electors. But why is it 356? Oh, but that's not the difference. Right. Difference is 74. If we had the relations, then it would already be enough. Yeah. So why don't we? I mean, there's that negative from having a next vassal. We're still eating up on that. We're not fully improved anymore. Which we should probably be. I assume the same goes for Cologne. Actually pretty improved for them. They just hate how we've been expanding. Once we're at peace, we can ally them. That should help a lot. About that peace thing, I've been thinking, because at the end of last episode I've considered whether I want to take Trent in this war or not. And I think I'm not going to. Main reason is that the only war I have available to me right now, with the claims I have and stuff. I'm making claims on Trent. I have a claim on Trent, right? That's how we declared this war. The only place I really can go, let me check out diplomatic map mode, truces, is, well, could go for France. We do have conquest on like a province there. Or I could go for the Ottomans, where we have a ton of reconquest, which is nice. And the Ottomans have no friends, which is also nice. But the Ottomans, they are the Ottomans. And yes, we've kind of prepared this. Retaking all that. And it's definitely an option. But it's utterly unnecessary for our campaign goal. And that makes me kinda unhappy to declare war on the Ottomans for. Then again, they're very powerful. It would be nice to cut them down to size. It's a reconquest war, which is very nice. And we do have the power. We have more troops than they do, I think. They are sitting at 137 with 208 manpower. And we have 167 and 246 manpower. So we have more men. We have same tech level. They are running quantity ideas and offensive ideas, plus their discipline from the traditions. While we Also running quantity. We're not running a second military idea really. While we are running plutocratic. I think plutocratic gives morale. If I remember this correctly. No. Idea oh, that's humanist, never mind. Plutocratic, yeah, there we go. 10% morale of armies. But I think that's it. As opposed to, what do the Ottomans get from offensive? Leader pips, siege ability. Yeah, leader pips, siege ability, and more discipline. So they're gonna out-muscle us in discipline. They have +5 from their ideas and +5 from being the Ottomans. While we have, I don't think plus anything really. Morale of armies from our traditions. I mean, morale would be nice and probably on our side. But our discipline is pretty rough there. I guess we do have some drill, but not a lot. I'm pretty sure we can beat them. But it would be a costly war, which we can afford. It would be a long war, which I'm not happy about. We have the naval issue, so as always, we will be able to take the western part of the Ottoman Empire and then probably have a hard time taking the east. Take control of the east, but it would allow us control of Constantinople. We would have control of the war goal. We're only doing reconquest, so the war... It's tempting. It's very tempting. And it should generate very little aggressive expansion. Wow, Bohemia got big. Right? Only because it's reconquest, so that's already very little aggressive expansion. It should only hit neighbors, it's relatively far away, and it's a Sunni nation. Then again, what does this thing do later on? We get temporary claims in the Balkans. Doesn't really do anything. More claims over there. And missionary strength and morale of armies. We would essentially complete this mission for once we're done with Austria, because we have declared war on a Muslim nation then. Maybe go and fight the Ottomans. It's just such a juicy reconquest. Ragusa and Fezzan. Ragusa is a filthy heretic that needs to be converted anyway. I feel like I already did that once. Well, they must have gone back. Or I'm confusing that, which is quite possible. They're part of the HRE, so I really want them to be. Yeah, maybe it's time to fight the Ottomans. I'm just convincing myself. Kind of convincing myself. What would a modern day army look like? Certainly not 20,000, 7,000 cannons. Bit of an imbalance there. We have a combat width of 34 at the moment. So we want at least 34 frontliners. Start by making a proper combat stack. What am I looking at? Am I going with 20 cannons? I don't think so. I think for attrition reasons I don't want my stacks to run 20 cannons. I want to have a decent amount of cannons around so I can have them join in for sieges and stuff, and maybe battles too. But I don't want the cannons to be part of the stacks at all time. So what did I say? 34? 36? 34. Maybe 36 is a better number for tech differences that might come up. So you have 28, so you need another 8. Let's make 4 of those cavalry. Well, total of 4. Like this. And then that is a stack. And then you can drop 2 infantry, a cavalry, which I can't find. There you are. And then gain an extra cannon. And then you let's say 30 2 and 4, 36, yeah. Yeah. Then I might make another battle stack here. And then send everybody forwards. 32, 4, and so I need 1 cannon for you. And 1 cannon for you. And then I have you as a completed combat stack, 36 with 10 cannons. You 36 with 10 cannons. And you will be that in a minute. So I guess I bring you up to 36 with as well. Does that mean that 32? It would have 15 cannons because I have the extra cannons. And that's okay, I think. Spend some stuffs though. I'm still way out of time, so I mean, because I keep on playing tall a bit. Passau would be okay. Should be Freiburg. They're both pretty bad though. Meppen. Yeah, Meppen seems fine. If we go to Meppen and give it some. If I can find it. There you are. Courage development. Grab a bunch of everything. Would be nice if we had a 4th general available, but we don't have that slot. I don't think. Forgot what I would have to do for another general slot. Power protection, feudalism, base value. How do I get a 4th one? I don't quite remember. Let's get you over to there. There's going to be a problem with military access, but we can sit in Scilly. Staging ground in Scilly, I guess. Have a general. Sit in Scilly as well. And gain loyalty on the legitimacy on the nobles for some admin. A quick look at our estates, because I wanted to do things here. We still cannot revoke from the clergy, because their loyalty is still lower than their influence. So they have advancement of the clergy for another 3 years, and then things will be fine. Okay. And they should still be ticking up? No, it's at cap. Alright. If we don't go to peace, but we can go to peace. I was saying, if we don't go to peace, we can't click any of these buttons. Which I do want to do. The thing is, though, that if we press summon the Diet at this time, then we're very far away from revoking papal emissary from the clergy. Maybe we just don't do that. Maybe we keep them where they are right now. There's the core on Genf. And now we're getting Memmingen. Come home from Cologne. Also, peace will allow us to make that alliance with Cologne for voting reasons. Pretty far away still. They get further away. Feels like they got further away. Just our relations are so much worse with them than with Milan. But we get, I think, plus 50 from an alliance and plus 50 opinion. Oh, Bohemia's back to voting for themselves. 50 from alliance and then another plus 50 from the 50 opinions that we'll gain. Just 30 from alliance. So we should gain 80 points, which gets us close. And then, yeah, we can at any time take the mission to give us the plus 2 Diplo rep, right? That's what it does. Yes. For 20 years. Do I just release my vassal, Trier? Insta flips the Pope, secures Genoa, gets us close to Bohemia. Probably can't do it at war, can I? No, I can. Because it's 25 prestige. Minus 200 opinion. That's... not like that. Because they're loyal. So if I got them to disloyal first, which is trivial, would they not lose opinion then? EU4 break vassalization. Creating a vassal, yada yada, force, offer, break. If the vassal has over 50% liberty desire, the duration penalty won't happen. So we can just spend for 25 prestige, which again we can easily get back to not lose the relations. And the way you get your subject to high liberty desire is just you click on Scootage a couple of times. Because everybody you take this, every time you take Scootage away, you get a bunch of liberty desire. Is it 20? It's a number. I don't know if it's 20. We can just pump that up indefinitely. We just do that. I mean, we fed them a bit and all that, but they seem to be a big problem in getting elected. I think we let them go. It's risky, because if we don't get them to vote for us, then, and Milan catches them, then we just lost another voter. But I think it's fine. Yeah, I think we're going for that. Do we do it right now? Why not? Why not? Let's go ahead and toggle Scootage a bunch on Trier. Enable, disable, enable, disable, enable, disable. There you go. Could have seized land. Maybe that would have been better. Could have just taken some of their land, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all grain anyway. Well, this isn't. Should probably have taken Nassau. But I didn't. Now, break vassalization. Costs 25 prestige. You're no longer my vassal. Wait, should flip things around here. Yeah, Pope is plus 11 here now. They should change their vote. And these guys got a lot closer. And Trier is still voting for me. Did they lose the opinion modifier? No, they didn't. Interesting. Okay. I mean, now we have another person to look for. But I think this is very doable now. Except for Bohemia not being trustworthy at all. But Cologne seems somebody we should be able to take. Right? Feel like they are. Just need that day of peace. Another cardinal. We now have 5 cardinals. Wow. These just accumulate, don't they? Now, here come my cannons. My non-cannons. Back up for my cannons, I guess. And then I think we go... make peace, ally Cologne, declare war. We can all in one day. Seems fine. So. You guys... but I... My whole plan hinged on the ability to make peace with these guys. I mean... I don't have to take Trent. But I want to. And the reason I talked myself into attacking the Ottomans at all was that I could use that to take Trent. The reason we can't take Trent right now is that I think the Knights are still in this war, right? And I'm sure the Knights are not willing to peace out, because we didn't do anything to them. Yeah, they're not feeling it at all. We will get 100% war score eventually because of the utterly defeated modifier. But I think that takes 5 years after a war start. And that's another 3 years to go. Now obviously we could just declare war on the Ottomans and keep this going until they're willing to give up. But then we don't get the opportunity to ally Cologne, which I really want to do right now. I think I'm just letting Trent go. We don't super need it right now. We can come back for it. And at least force their religion. Take their stuff. I think that's enough of stuff taking. And then we just spend our time beating up on some Ottomans for a while we become Emperor of the HRE. That sounds fine. Oh, not taking ducats. No, 11 ducats, you can't have it. Fine. Let's just take this. We're done coring. We're not done coring, but we don't need to be declaring on the Ottomans. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Send demand. Ally Cologne. That should actually flip them to us. Oh, but Trier is no longer... Are you rival to Cologne or something? No, they must have... Oh, the opinion. There's a giant opinion drop here. Yeah, we did get clamped down to plus 100. Improve. Dang it. And they also love Milan. Why does everybody love Milan? I mean, we did just open up a relation slot, right? So we might as well ally them. But I need to wait a day. Let's hope that in that day we don't get asked for the land back. Why am I now over the relations limit? Because I have military access through Croatia. Yeah, we can fix that soon. Don't even need it now. We do need it now. We're gonna remove that in a minute. If we remember. Now they vote for me. They should at least flip to me on the next monthly tick. As should Cologne. And then we have 4 people voting for us. And I hope our lack of aggressive action in the Empire for a while will lead to them being okay with that. Keeping on voting for me. Oh, I need to wait 1 more day. Let's hope. Very afraid of the Emperor asking for land back. Quickly check whether we want to do any of this. I don't think we want to, because we are capped on absolutism, if I'm not mistaken. We are. And I think I'm not. Can I call the diet? Let's check this again. So, diet summoned will drop in 57. And advance of the clergy will drop in 57. So with the extra 5 from right now, we'd still be sitting as plus 10. Oh, minus 10. So they would be at 45 influence. And the loyalty might be higher. Oh, I can't summon the diet anyway because we still have an agenda to do. Wait. Did I not take all the provinces I needed for this? Oh. Wait, did I not take Lauenburg? I did. It must be another place I forgot about. All provinces in... Oh, I need Hamburg. Oh. I have a long time to do it, but... Dang. I mean, I read, when we first took this, I read that it required us to own all provinces in the Lower Saxony area, but it said Lauenburg, colon, so I assumed that it just meant we need Lauenburg. But nope. We need Hamburg. And while we can certainly beat up Hamburg and their friends, we have the slight issue of having to generate a whole bunch of aggressive expansion for that. Woof. Alright. Let's build a spy network. No, it's not. Let's not. Not right now. Alright. Dang. So we're not doing anything with the estates then. Fine. Declare war on Mr. O. Reconquest of Spice, I think. Just something super close to get taking war score. In this kind of war, I like having the early taking war score. And I will confirm. Unless Ragusa has no friends, but that's unlikely. Yeah, they have friends. I'm not going to make them co-belligerent. I don't need to. I'm not planning to take their land. But if it had been free, I would have. Let's take Spice. Declare the war on the Ottomans. Always great to do. And then the question is, how do we do concentration of force? I think I get you guys over here, and I get this back up down here. Try to have one stack sieging, one stack backupping, as long as the Ottomans are an actual threat. Which might be for the whole war. Or we can discover in Hamburg recently, okay. Didn't I just send you to Spice? Because I did not. Hungary, it's great that you're doing that, but I think I'd rather have you, I don't know, support my stuff or something. Because honestly, you're a bit outgunned in this war. It's a level 2 fort, so I'm going to reduce you to a siege stack. No siege pips, so just give me 10 cannons and 10 infantry. Gonna have the rest next door to support as soon as it's needed. I assume the bulk of the Ottoman forces is not around to immediately jump on me here. But they're gonna come over. Oh, they're gonna come pouring in. That's what they do. That's what they do. Take control of some land, have people ready, more backup ready. Oh, that's nice. Fars are taking Luristan. That's something we can certainly make use of. Not. Yeah, let's send half a stack like this, half a stack like this. And I think I'm gonna cancel. Oh, hello, Ragusa. I guess we're just fighting them. Yeah, I don't have a general on this army, but I think we take them down anyway. I wonder if I hire a third, fourth general. Third, fourth general, yes, one of those. Can I revoke inspirational leaders? No, I cannot. I mean, I would want to have the general first anyway, but I'm just considering my amount of military power income. Maybe I should focus on mill with how this is going right now. Yeah. Let's balance the scales here a bit. And then I think I will pay the one extra to have a leader, another leader. Could make my ruler into a general, but I don't like that when I'm... Oh, you were not locked in. My mistake. I am, though. Fine. It's not fine. Go down there. Grab this place. My goal with Ragusa is mainly to quickly piece them out, I think. Although if they run into Podrinje here, I'll fight them in those woods, I think. I should have enough everything to be able to deal with their troops. Yeah, I do. Let's get rid of the military access in Croatia. All my troops are here, and I don't need to pay dip for it. Let's convert Memmingen. Sure. Now that it's court. Memmingen might actually be able to have the conversion edict going to... Yep. Enforce. And let's have a quick look while we're talking about edicts and removing all the encouraged development edicts, I think. And The 16-year enforce in Lower Franconia can also go. Just save some money. We have a lot of money, but you know, don't have to just keep on wasting it. I know I'm good at wasting it, but... Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 people voting for us. Barely in the case of Cologne, but they are voting for us. And Bohemia is still like, nope. I think myself is a great choice. I think I just set one of my diplomats to just improve with allies constantly. That should keep those votes coming, hopefully. Haven't seen any Ottomans yet, but it's only a matter of time. We'll probably be able to piece out Ragusa before we get any major issues with the Ottomans. Not that that changes big things in the war. I mean, certainly Ragusa is very willing to peace out right now. Let's get our guys out of Ragusan land so that we can make the peace deal. Siege of Bizerte here, or Belgrade, never mind. Belgrade requires 10 cannons, 10 and 10, and what did I bring? I brought 8 and 14. Close, close. Let's bring 2 more cannons. And drop this. Come home from Bohemia, who I've apparently been improving with. Not that they're ever going to vote for me. But we've seen them vote for Milan earlier, so it's no longer obvious that it can't be done. I'm going to do a small or slow advance here. We don't have any vision of where the Ottoman armies are, and we know they exist in droves. Where else would you exist? We could try to rush Kirai Field here. Because it's a mountain fort, and taking it before the Ottomans are around would be great. But obviously we don't know that the Ottomans are not already around. Kinda like it though. We could get that going. That's a bit extensive here, as in overextension. I don't think I want to siege Tirafurt and Timișoara at the same time. So let's get you over here. Let's get you here. You there. And yeah, they could be sitting in like Bucharest here and punch my advancing stack. I hope they're not that smart. There goes Belgrade, that helps. Because it does open me up to taking Timișoara and connect my fronts here. Seems good. Again, all movement without fog of war here is, or without knowledge of their fog of war, is quite risky. 10 and 10, and we have 8 and 10. Let's go back to making that 10 and 10. Don't want those cannons to be sitting in the front line when it comes to it. Take control of random land behind the front lines. Now, obviously the Ottomans are not going to peace out yet, but I just want to have a quick look at what it would take to... Ugh. Slightly annoying. I'm using the return core here because then I don't have to flip control of the land to the Hungarians. And either way, it should have the same cost. Is that all of the land? Feels like I missed some. Like Timișoara, for example, is that not a... Wait, I should be able to sort this by... No, cannot. I mean, that's roughly all, at least. It's not like we make the extra piece in here. So it's a 48%. So we don't need 100% peace here, although, I mean, clearly some power protection would have been nice. Or would be nice. Let me see, Hungary. Yeah, you don't have a claim on Timișoara. It's actually, yeah, it's exactly this. Okay. So we need about 50% war score. To be able to piece this out. We have ticking war score on our side. Not very high right now, obviously, because we just started. And we still haven't seen any resistance. But we know it exists. Wow, they went up to 271,000 soldiers. They recruited a whole bunch. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. If I piece out Ragusa, that means that we lose some war score. But I think I'll still do it. Despotism. Nice. Force your religion. Give me war reps. And that's it. Get out. Yeah, cost us half our war score. It's fine. We're gonna have to put a cut in here. Next episode, we're gonna keep crushing the Ottomans. And probably encounter some resistance while doing it. I'm unfortunately very much expecting that. Let's hope that we can handle the Ottoman resistance. Until then, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you're seeing, so please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and anything you want to say to me, you can just use the comment section to do that. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.